Hello everyone, and welcome to this fourth video on my channel. I personally did not expect this to be a challenge, the fourth video of my channel, but today we're going to be doing something fun. We're going to be crocheting something without a pattern, and by we, I mean me. I'm excited, and I hope you are too. With no further ado, let's get into it. Welcome to our very first Crochet-By-Eye challenge. So after that nice intro that you got, let's get started. So because my phone is filming, I will have to take my comment notes. Thank you to all of those people that commented. Just keep in mind that this is not the only challenge that I'll be using those comments because I want to do this again. Maybe in a different format, maybe find some random pattern online or use ChatGPT to make a pattern and see if it works. I don't know. Keep in mind that this is not scripted. Can't exactly script something that's going to take hours. So let's start. So the very first comment was a horse taco. That was the first one I got, and that broadened my scope of my expectations because I forgot that I was asking the internet for ideas. Thank you for your first comment. Oh, it was RR Ranches, I think. Yeah, RR_ranches. Yeah. The very second one was a human-sized mushroom. I'm glad you have such enthusiasm for what I'm doing, but I'm gonna tone it down a little bit to something doable, especially in a video where I'm recording early in the morning on Saturday. So I'm going to do a mushroom, just a normal mushroom, maybe a little bigger, like that big, right? I'm sorry if it doesn't meet your expectations, but I'm not Mr. Beast. Mushroom. A doorknob was the next one. That made me laugh outright. That twisted my expectations. Get it? Anyway. And then two people commented. I don't know if it was the same person that just switched accounts and found my video again and then commented twice. I'm not saying they did that, but that's something I would have done. Especially for a challenge like this, because this is exciting, honestly. So they commented, both of them, a mini Godzilla. I mean, the more in there, the better, right? And then this one is one of my favorites. It's really hard to choose favorites because so many of these are adorable, like the mini Godzilla. The next one is adorable, a carrot giraffe with carrot leaves as horns. That is adorable. I mean, how do you come up with these things? I'm hoping that one gets chosen. Thank you for that one. That one's very creative. I think it's one of the most unique ones in here. Oh wait, other than the mini wreath that is part poinsettias, holly, Christ's thorn crown, because Christmas came and went, right? I think that would be amazing. And it's a little too complicated to do in this video, but I'm gonna put it down anyways. The person before that other person said yourself. I'm gonna put an echo effect there. Yourself. Editor Yam is going to have so much fun with this video. I feel sorry for you, Editor Yam, because this is gonna be like 2 hours. And then maybe on top of that, on another day, another 2 hours, because this is a big project. By the way, if you're enjoying this, please stay for the good stuff. Feel free to jump around because there's going to be a lot of random things anyways. And then the same person suggested a couple of other things, so I'm going to do them because the more the merrier, right? The more possibilities. Jesus's tomb for Easter. These next two are for Easter. I would be so excited to do these ones because I'm LDS, or a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So I hope just as much as the carrot giraffe. I might even do these in my personal time. lamb. A cute little lamb. So now we cut them out. Yeah, this is my personal time. I don't know what I was saying before, but I'm using it to film for you guys. So I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know down in the comments if you want the full uncut video. Of course, I'm gonna have to cut out a few things like my siblings coming down and talking to me, or the dogs running around upstairs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a lot to talk about, huh? Because this is gonna be long and you're not gonna want to just sit through this. But like I said, let me know down in the comments if you want a full uncut version. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm using scratch paper. It's part of something that I'm hoping to finish. It was supposed to be for Christmas, but it might be for Easter or Valentine's. It's a grid that I would color in. Okay. So now we've got all of our little things right here. I'm going to fold all of them. Oh yeah, and I hope you like the new aspect ratio, because I want you to actually see what I'm doing, how I was filming it before with the normal camera lens. It didn't quite meet my expectations because it felt a little cramped. Okay, now to go hunt down a container. So I found a container. Let's do this. I'm not looking, I promise. Try to mix these up. And okay, I'm not looking, I promise. I'm gonna grab random one. Okay, I have it in my hand. Now I'm gonna look. Yam, put a sound effect in here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. A cute little lamb. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's start. I'll keep these in a safe place and then add them into the next raffle along with the new comments. So the colors that I'm probably going to want to do, definitely white or cream. Some brown for the little hooves. What stitches should I do? What yarns should I do? So what I'm envisioning, let me just take the rest of the scrap paper. Don't waste, people. Don't waste, kids. So what I'm envisioning, I'm allowed to do this. I'm allowed to sketch it out and form out like what parts I'm gonna need. So I'm definitely gonna need little legs, right? And then this little part will be brown. And then this little part will be white. Or maybe, you know what, to give a little bit of contrast, I should probably do this color, the same color I use for the donuts, and go brown, and then the oatmeal color, so legs, 4 of them. And then for the body, I don't know, I could do a number of things. I've seen online like a stitch where part of the stitch is out a little bit. I said just my brain, right? Just my crochet hooks, yarn, and brain. This is just my brain being put onto paper. There is the bubble wrap stitch. So I'll do one of those. So yeah, full body. It's gonna be like a little oval, little bumps all over it, kind of like bubble wrap. Think of bubble wrap. I think that would look cute. And then the head, and then do a little bit of embroidery to get that cute little nose. I don't know, should I do safety eyes or a little bit of embroidery? We'll see how it goes. All roads lead to Rome. So should I start with the head? Because I feel like the head and the body would be the most complicated. This will be easy. I just need to find the right stitch count. Okay, without further ado, let's begin. I want to do like a clap transition in the video, but I don't know what I would do afterwards. It's like, move the yarn a little bit after I clap, and poof, it's like sitting in the back like, I'm cheering for you. I can't wait to come to life. I feel like I need a good 4mm crochet hook. So I guess we can start with the sheep. So what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna wanna make a circle, but elongated. So like an oval. Ooh, stuffing. And Oh yeah, put down in the comments in the end if you want to see this in my shop, because I'm making it. I might as well take pictures of it. So first we're gonna want to make a magic circle. So to kind of keep it from getting awkward with silence, I do want to talk a little bit about how I'm a student, right? I'm gonna make a short about it. So I'm not spending my full time making videos and all of that. I'm not even making money from YouTube. I need 500 subscribers and 1,000 watch hours to get to the first step. I'm not making money from the ads that they're showing you. Because I'm crocheting this by eye, I'm gonna have to mark my stitches. I might just start off with 6. Don't ever be afraid to frog your project. I hope that was something that I caught early. This is gonna be fun to edit and trying to splice it and get rid of the parts that I'm talking too much or talking about something completely off subject. This is the first time that I'm crocheting anything based off of comments from the internet or YouTube, right? But that's Editor Yam's problem, sifting through 2 or 4 hours of content. Drink water, people. It's good for you. I don't know why I got like a southern accent, but that's Yam for you. That's moi. Okay. Like I said before, I'm gonna need a glorious stitch marker. Especially with the carrot giraffe. I might even do that in my free time. I mean, this is my free time. But I'm filming it. You're joining me on the journey. If you want to see the full journey, comment down below that you want me to put a longer, mostly unedited video along with this. For those fans that I have, my 40 subscribers, that's crazy. So after that full round of back to this little lamb that I'm making, the basic formula I've learned for making a swircle is do a magic circle and then you increase on each one, so you double your stitches. And then on your second one, you're basically going on the same spot and increasing, but there's now an extra stitch. So you increase and then you do a single crochet and then you increase. So it's like increase, single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase. But yeah, I'm saving most of my income from this little business endeavor because I need to save up for my mission and my college. And now I'm on Goimagine. I've finally gotten over there, gotten all my products transferred and everything sorted out. Yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge because there's not as much traffic on Goimagine. So I'm driving traffic with YouTube, and that's exciting, right? Showing my personality, showing that I'm a real human being selling crocheted stuff along with my sister Sarah. My limited time frame, because I'm a student and I'm a brother and I'm a trumpet player, so I'm practicing my instrument, I'm going to school, I'm learning my maths. Oh wait, I was supposed to do like a bobble stitch, right? Yeah, like I'll start now and then I'll just embroider some bobbles here because I don't know how I would have done that increasing off the top of my head. I could sit down and think for hours, but this is a YouTube video. It can't go on for 5 hours. Not unless you guys want it to. I've been crocheting for over 8 years. I think I know what I'm doing. Of course, I'm not a master crocheter, as much as I want to say that. But like I was saying, I'm a student. I'm preparing for college and my mission. I'm going to be leaving to a country outside of the US, very possibly. It might be inside the US, to spread the light that I've discovered with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I've been a member since I was born, right? My parents are members, so I'm a member. Afterwards, I'm going to be going to college, which this is a whole nother video that I'm talking about. Education plans. I'm hoping that my future self will be doing a YouTube channel and a shop on the side, but this is a lot of work. Being a YouTuber is a full-time job. It's very hard to take it and turn it into a part-time job. There's so much to do. Video editing, that's a whole nother skill that I'm learning. It makes sense why Mr. Beast has hundreds of employees. So if I were to stop now, it would go out a little bit more and then it would become like a little ball. So how it's supposed to be done, so I'm supposed to do a double crochet and then a single crochet. Oh wait, it has to be a treble, not triple. Still, the terminology's messing with my brain. Wouldn't it just make so much more sense for it to be a triple crochet instead of treble crochet? Single crochet, double crochet, treble crochet. Choose a pattern, please. So what I think I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing one stitch and then kind of bubble wrap, and then one stitch, bubble wrap, one stitch, bubble wrap, one stitch, bubble wrap, boom, boom, cheek, boom, boom. Sorry, Lego Batman intruded into my brain right there. No. Some of you are watching this and going, what in the world is this guy doing? He's weird. And I have an answer for you. It's 'cause I am weird. Water. Yeah, YouTube's just become a place for crazy challenges and crazy good edits. I'm not a professional editor, so I'm learning as I go. Every video is like the max that I can do. I'm very glad that it's quiet right now because I live in a large family and all of my siblings and dogs are loud. So I usually film early in the morning when they're still asleep, and then I edit throughout the day during my free time. Of course, I've got all my homework and school to go to. I hope you're understanding if you hear walking upstairs. Goodness, I'm in the basement, so someone walking upstairs can sound like they're trying to break down the ceiling. This is very exciting for me, and I hope you're enjoying it. The first time I crochet something, is it that way for any of you, where the first time you crochet something, it's adorable and you love it so much, and then the second time you try to crochet it by eye, it's like, whoa, that's not at all what I was trying to do. Anyone? I need to do a live stream eventually. That would be fun. I don't know how to do that. It would be the first for me. I should do a Q&A too. That would be fun. Put out a short where you guys can throw in your questions and I can do a video of me answering them. From now on, I'm going to be trying a little less hard to get absolutely no background noise, because living in a large family like mine, I'm extremely lucky to have gotten the silence that I have with my previous videos. So there's not going to be screaming or talking in the background, but there's definitely going to be, you're going to hear walking upstairs and things like that. And someone's going to comment like, it's not even that quiet because you're talking constantly. You're talking constantly. I'm a talker. I'm discovering that this cotton yarn, I tend to grab one of the, what are they called? Like the separate fibers? One of the plies, yes. I tend to accidentally grab part of a ply, and then it's like that should be one of my my next little short of Crocheter's Dilemma. Oh, wait a second. It's because I made a little mistake here, and I increased at the beginning of the round after deciding that I wouldn't increase at the beginning of the round, or for this round. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to decrease right there. Now I'm going to be making those little puff stitches in between those other ones. This single crochet in between them, where it kind of pulls it down on both sides, right? It's like it can't fit there, so it puffs out, and that's what I want it to do. That looks cute. Look at that. And then two more right there, and there's like boop, 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 boop. This'll be adorable. Usually I would have an audiobook. With how much I'm talking, I'm gonna have to choose very selectively what parts actually make it into the main video. Like I said before, I would usually have an audiobook going in my ear. Today, it's all me talking to you, whoever you are. Hello again. Goodness, how many times can you say hello in a single video? course, I do have a small surprise by the end of the video. I'm sure you've been surprised by now, especially if you're a new viewer and you're watching this guy randomly talking and crocheting something that looks like a popcorn ball. Ooh, a popcorn ball. This kind of looks like a popcorn ball, right? I'll be sure to put all of the links to everything in the description. If I were to make this into a listing, I definitely come back and watch through this, I don't know, 4 hours worth of video that this might turn out to be, maybe 5, and create a pattern for myself from that so that I can recreate this as exactly as possible so that you guys don't have to look at this video and go, oh, I love that so much, I want to have it, but then not have the opportunity to have it, right? Leave it up to the internet to give you ideas like that. Crochet a doorknob. Crochet a doorknob. I want to see a doorknob. They're probably like sitting in their desk and they watched my video, or they were sitting in school or somewhere with doors, right? They watched my video and they're like, "Ooh, I want to have some input. I want to have some influence on what their next video is like." And they looked around, looked up from their phone or computer, and they're like, First thing they saw was a doorknob, and they're like, Leave it up to the internet to give you some weird or unique ideas, right? Oh wait, with how I'm doing it, it's going that way. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to like keep it in the center. Yeah, like I'm gonna have to alternate, because right now with how I'm doing it on the first one and then going over, it's gonna spiral around it as I go, and I want to keep it in this general area so that I can sew on the little feet. Make a bubble stitch on the left side of this 2-stitch wide blank space. My crochet process. I don't do this all the time. I mean, I've been crocheting donuts for the past 2 months. Yeah, you might see my short today on Saturday. You're not gonna see this video on Saturday because I'm making it on Saturday, and then I need to edit it, and then I need to upload it, and then schedule it, and drink water. I'm gonna have to fill this in, figure out how to do that. I have a little bit of this yarn. It's almost gone. Let's take a little moment here to see if I can make this area disappear. This is one of my favorite things to do in crochet. Crocheting onto a crocheted project is probably one of those things that's just smart. That actually looks pretty accurate. And then I'm going to make this a slip stitch. And I'm gonna pull it all the way through. And then go through the back here, take the tail, this end, and then find the next spot that I'm going to be putting this. So that would probably be right here. And crochet with it and make the second little bobble thing. That looks so much better. You see how it's not all fuzzy anymore? It's very similar to the treble crochets that I'm doing here. That looks very good. Improvisation. It applies to almost everything. For instruments, it's playing without sheet music. For crochet, it's crocheting without a pattern. Improvisation. I think that's what you could call this. I'm improvising something crocheted. That makes me think, what am I gonna do with this when I'm done with it? I'll come up with something by the end of the video. We'll see. Get another length of yarn. Snip it. I'm glad I waited to finish off the shape because this is definitely something that I need to be doing with it opened. I mean, I could have done this without filming it, but what's the fun in that? Ooh, we're 13 minutes away from 2 hours by now. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. Someone's awake. And then that starts our second round, which I'm gonna space them a little more as I go because putting them too cramped together doesn't look good. And the snails, oh my goodness, there's so much sewing. I almost said snowing. There's so much snowing when I do the snails. There's so much sewing involved in doing the snails that I love them. I love those little things. I love those little snails, but they take so long to make. This is looking adorable. I'm excited to see the result. I'm hoping to do it in one day though. Water. It's good to stay hydrated. Snip. Oop. I need to stay in the camera, huh? I was wondering if someone would suggest rabbit. A rabbit with giraffe patterns on it. Get it? A giraffe made out of carrots, and then a bunny or rabbit that looks like a giraffe. That would that would be cool. This body is probably going to be one of the main things that take the longest. So maybe I should have done the feet and the head first, and then the body. That way, it would have been a little more fast-paced at the beginning of the video. Because I'm sure some people are gonna click on this video and then watch through the first little bit of it and watch me talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and go, I don't really want to watch this creator. Goodness, if I actually end up adding this, you guys are awesome. Especially if you're watching right now. Oh goodness, I took it off of screen, dang it. I'm sorry. Putting it up to my face like this. No, I need to have it in frame, right? Water. So I need to be more careful about keeping it in frame, right? Wait, should I have done a black face? Kind of like Shaun the Sheep. Whoop. That looks good with all those extra little bubbles, bubble wrap. Now I need to take this, my little needle, Oh, I'm making a video. That's my little brother. I don't want to say his name because this is the internet. My goodness, my little brother, the one that just talked, he watches all of my videos on the TV. He asks me sometimes, hey, do you have another video out? I'm like, I will have a new one at 2. He's like, okay, and he walks away. He told me that he watched one of my videos 10 times in a row, and he's like, I gave you some more views. I'm like, oh, that's nice. It's the internet. You have to be careful. People out there that don't have the best intentions, right? Ooh, you know what would be really cool with this texture? A pineapple. This would be adorable as a pineapple. I think I should do like one more round and then start decreasing. So it's a little ball and a little head, little legs. Yeah, it's at 23%. Oh dear. I'm probably gonna have to charge it, huh? So I'll be right back. I need to plug it into something. Okay. So now I've got a little battery so I can keep my phone nice and charged. In fact, it's about breakfast time right now. So I'll finish the body and then come back later, hopefully right after breakfast or at a time today when it's nice and quiet, and finish this off, right? Make the legs and the little head and then sew it all together and complete the challenge. Thank you to the person that commented, this little lamb. Yeah, like I said before, my schooling takes priority over my shop and YouTube channel right now. So thank you for being patient with my upload schedule. I'm doing my best to get content out. I'm not doing this full time. And now I can now decrease it and it'll be like that long. That's a very good size. Second part of a circle formula, wherever you left off, like the gap between them, so 3 single crochets or 4 single crochets, you're going to do that same thing but decrease, and then the next round you do 3 or 1 less, so now you're closing the gaps. This is looking really good. I'm liking this. Let's start stuffing. So one thing that I make sure to do with all of my stuffing is I make sure to like spread it out, even it out. Fluffing it up and making sure there's no clumps is very important. During the stuffing process, you kind of have to ask yourself, how fluffy do I want this? Really squishy and it doesn't really hold its shape, or to be more like an apple? Do I want it to be firm and perfect. That's perfect right there. And as a bonus, if the stuffing does show a little bit, it just looks like more fur. It just looks like more wool. As soon as I finish this, I need to get my breakfast. Okay, that should be enough for me to cinch it together. Do a slip stitch. Make sure I have a nice arm's length worth of yarn. Snip it. Oh, snip it. Well, if you pull on the yarn too much, it will snap. The next two parts should be easy with the head and the feet and then sewing it together. I'm going to go eat my breakfast. So there's the first piece. This little end. I like the squishiness of it. It's perfect. And I will see you, for you, that it's gonna be like 2 seconds, but for me, I'm going to eat a breakfast. So, see you in 2 seconds. So now, let's hopefully finish this adorable little lamb. I can see it right now. It's like, bleh. It looks really uniform. I love how this body turned out. It's adorable. Let's get this done. I think the hardest part would definitely be the head at this point, because I have to get that specific shape that just works, right? So I need the white, and then let's finish this thing. Let's go with 5. 5 sounds like a good number. Water. I've already recorded 3 hours worth of content of a video that I'm gonna have to sift through and edit, add some special effects where they're necessary. And I just need to focus more on my schooling. Preparing for my future in general, right? I'm sorry if my schedule is too erratic or slow for you. I've got a life that I need to focus on, and that's not your fault. It's mine, but at the same time, everyone needs a life outside of social media. And like I said, this video is less structured because of the nature of crocheting something by eye. I don't know, should I continue the little bubble wrap pattern on the head? I don't think I will. I think I'll leave this as like a little smooth shape. Also, for my crafters out there, whoever is planning to go to Goimagine or is on Goimagine, there has been an update recently that I'm going to update you really quick about. I was going to do a full video about it. I think I still will, but if I don't, it'll be here in this video. So basically, Goimagine has changed their plans. So their entry tier, instead of being $2.50 per month, it is now free, and instead of 10 listings, it is 12 listings for free. There is a 6.5% fee for each purchase, but there's no other hidden fees that go to Goimagine, which is very, very, very good, because with Etsy, they claim to have their 6.5% fee that goes straight to them, but they have like 6 other fees, like their offsite ad fee, which isn't every time that you get a purchase, but it's 15% for those who haven't made very many sales, and then 12% for those who have made a certain amount of sales. over their lifetime of their shop. But that 12% is mandatory if you are over that percentage, over that threshold of orders. That first tier is only 12 listings, which isn't a lot. With my specific listing structure, I would probably be able to get by with it because I have 10 listings right now, and 5 or 7 of them are for donuts and snails. I could take those and combine them. It would be a little more confusing for those who are purchasing from me to see all of the different options. But then the second tier, $5 a month, I believe. And it's less of a fee. It's in the ballpark of 5% to, I believe it's like 4%, 4 or 5%. There, of course, is the tier that I'm paying for. It has now increased in price. It has a 2% transaction fee that goes straight to Goimagine, which is awesome if I were making sales. But that is amazing. For only $15 a month, you can have a website and a shop and up to 2,000 listings. I don't think I will ever meet that threshold, but that is a very, very, very good deal for all the other options online, like Shopify. It's like $49 and more. Shopify doesn't even do your sales taxes for you like Goimagine does. So that's a very big plus. And with a website that you can attach your own custom domain, you do have to purchase a domain. It's a website. But one thing is for sure, I really enjoy experience of having my own website. But yeah. That's a little update on Goimagine. Like, I need more of this yarn because I use a lot of it. I really like its color. It's a very oatmeal-y color, but I use it a lot and I'm needing more of it. I'm down to my last 2 skeins. This is one of the 2. I need to make more snails because I want to add some toned down versions of the tertiary colors, orange, green, and purple, so that I can have not only a bright rainbow, but also a toned down rainbow, toned down tertiary, toned down primary in the bundles. More options for you guys. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this experience, owning a shop and running it as part of my schooling. So right here, I think right here we need to, well, I need to start decreasing. This is long enough and big enough for a little snout. This is looking adorable. I'm thankful for your support in watching my videos, and thank you for those who comment and give your opinions and your stories. There's been 2 people that have shared their stories on why we transferred to Goimagine video. I'll put a little pop-up right here in this general vicinity. It'll go boop like that. I might even line it up with that little boop, right? Boop. It is a custom donut listing that I'm making, where you can go into there, choose your donut base flavor. So right now I have 4, the original, or this jute chocolate. Well, I can grab them right now. I put them here for a reason. For donut base flavors: red velvet, lemon, original, and chocolate. I'm excited. And then you can choose the frosting on top of that. The frosting flavor, I'm not gonna keep these up here. I've got 8 flavors. And then you can choose sprinkles on top of that. I'm thinking you can probably choose like 3 colors at most that I will mix together and put onto a donut. These aren't all of them. I'm making a pink one and white sprinkles on chocolate, just to make sure you can see it, right? All of the rainbow colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then the rainbow option. I'm going to be changing this and adding sprinkles so that it matches the density of the rest of them. And then I probably would want some black to do the little nose shape. Yeah, that'll look adorable. Look at that. And then I'm gonna need more of this oatmeal color to make the legs. Whew. So we're gonna have to chain. This time I'm gonna chain. Here's one more little trick that I have up my sleeve that will hopefully help you in your crocheting. But there's a special way that you can chain. Goodness, I need to research new crochet hooks. To make a nice thick chain that's not going to make your project curl, is you want to use the tail end and wrap it around the top, and then go through those 2 loops. And then wrap it around the top, go through those 2 loops. So then looking at this, I think that is a good little width for the legs. But what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to figure out how many rows. I think I'll do like 3 rows of this color, and then I'd probably switch to brown as the little hooves. It takes me about 4 hours to put sprinkles on one of these frostings. It takes about 5 for multicolored because I have to switch between the colors. So now we've got our first little foot. So right there, it's a little one of the hooves. I want to show you the process and include you in it, right? If I were to just make a video showing clips of myself crocheting and then just show you the final product, that wouldn't be very satisfying, would it? It's all chubby and it's cute and it's, oh, I love it. I love it. Now to make 3 more. Yay! Let's do this. And then embroider the little head and then sew it all together.
Well, you're not recording, are you?
I am recording.
You gonna edit out the sound?
Probably not.
So we can't be down here?
You can be down here. It'll just I'll just have to include this section so that the viewers understand that there's going to be background noises, right? My family's making puppets for Christmas, so that's really fun. But doesn't this look adorable?
Mm-hmm.
2 inches apart.
It's a little pattern.
I like that.
There'll be a little more background noise from now on because it's not early in the morning anymore. Everyone else is awake, so. My family is very, very considerate. They know I'm filming, so they're trying to be quiet. Well, this is definitely one of my least favorite parts of crochet, where you have to make lots of small things and then sew them together. Starting a project, whether it be small or large, trying to keep your tension consistent, especially in those first couple of rows. After that, of course, there's ending a project. Weaving in ends especially. That can be fun. And then as you can see, I'm not using stuffing for these because they're just too small. I'm using the yarn tails. Especially because the normal synthetic stuffing pokes through and you can see it very easily with something thin and small. Is it just me, or do your small things like stitch markers, scissors, or needles just disappear when you need them most? It's like a crochet phenomenon. I hope it's not just me. There we go. 2 little feet. Now 2 more to go, right? Little snip. We've got a 3rd little foot. Let's make 1 more, and then we can do the last thing, embroidering and then sewing. I should probably print out a recording sign, huh?
Yep.
That would probably help. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I've been struggling a little bit with my phone memory. With all the other videos that I'm filming. This one just... My phone just decided to stop recording because it ran out of memory. Hello, again. So while you were gone, I completely finished this. I thought it was still recording after it decided to stop recording. So I've added a little face because I forgot safety eyes while I was crocheting it. I decided to just embroider them on. I'll give the option to do safety eyes if I do sell it, although they do look a little bug-eyed. Let me show you. Technology is a fun thing to try to deal with, right? It does look a little bug-eyed, but it does look cute. So I'll give the option. You need to do safety eyes before you close it off because there's backings that you need to add. So this is all embroidered on now. It's got a little nose, it's got a little mouth. See? I love it so much. It's looking so cute. And then we can add on some ears, and that's where this comes in handy. We can just go onto here and crochet on the ears. Going into the back little loops of the normal chain, it's not the special chaining technique that I showed you before. Yeah, that looks very good. Pull it all the way through like we did with the little extra bumps. Gives us two relatively even ears. The most ideal thing that I would want to do is crochet these ears onto it as I'm making it, kind of like the snails and their eye stalks. That's the ideal thing for me to figure out. So the next generation of this will be formatted in that way. And sew it on. Whenever I have the opportunity to hide it underneath what I'm sewing, I take that opportunity. I'm gonna want it right there. That first little contact point. Boop, boop. And then we're gonna wanna rotate it so that it's aligned. Now, why I'm sewing on the head first, it doesn't really matter what part I do first, but also it helps me to align everything else. So that's definitely a help. Oh. And this is one of my favorite things about amigurumi. You can just go through the project and hide your yarn that way. It's the pinnacle because you don't have to weave in your ends. You just, oh, I keep dropping it. My phone ran out of memory. so it wasn't recording for like 20 minutes.
Oh no!
So
Crap.
it missed my audience missed the embroidering of the face, debating of the safety eyes,
Yeah.
and whether to make it again, make the head again.
Cute.
Yeah, it's adorable. Now it's just 4 legs and then it's ready, right? It's done.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
If it was, you know, if you had time to do a bigger one, I would have done a huge head. 'Cause that's what makes it look babyish and cute, right?
Yeah, that's true. It was my mommy's birthday. If you're gonna remember anything, there's no shame in calling your mom mommy and your dad daddy. There's no shame in that. It's just become a social thing where teenagers are like, it's weird to call my mom and dad mommy and daddy. Take it as you will, but now to decide the placement of the feet, because the placement of everything is very important. Oh, my charging cord has been in frame for a while. Honestly, sewing is one of those things that can make or break your project, because it's so hard. If you sew it on wrong, then it's going to be in the wrong spot for the rest of the project's little life. And if you overcorrect, then it's really hard to recover from that kind of thing. And then leg number 1, perfect. And then leg number 2 is going to go right here. My only question right now in my mind is, how in the world am I going to format this video? Because taking 4 hours of footage, almost 5 hours of footage, breaking it down, that's going to be very challenging. We've got the first little feet. I am loving how this is turning out. Even without it sewn on, it can stand on its little feet. I wasn't even trying to do that. That's adorable. I mean, it's easy. It's four legs and a big, adorable, fluffy body. But I definitely couldn't have stuffed this anymore. Because of the nature of the stitch that I used, there's little gaps. This is something that you have to be a little more careful with than, for example, the donuts or the snails, especially if you don't want stuffing coming out of it. But it is still going to hold the stuffing in as long as you're careful with it. I probably could have gone a little tighter with my stitching. I'm in the solid habit of looser stitches, which is very good because it creates a more plush and soft stuffed animal or crocheted item. Again, this is like getting to the end of a marathon. I'm finally almost done. I'm almost there. I can see it. I can see what it's going to look like. Okay. One more little leg. And then this little thing will be officially completed, and I will tell you what's going to happen to it. Yes, I already know what's going to happen to it. I need to be more careful to keep it in frame. I'm gonna want this closer, so I need to undo my stitches. No shame in going back and redoing something. And with this, it is officially finished. It's a little lamb. This has been a really good experience. I was able to experiment a little bit with different stitches, and I need to look over the video after editing it and form a pattern out of it. I am so excited that this challenge worked so well. This little thing is officially our first Crochet-By-Eye challenge that has been completed. The things that I would want to do better is the little bumps at the beginning. I would want to go as far in as possible so that I don't have to hand stitch so many of those little bumps. But this turned out adorable. I hope you like it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Our make your own donuts are out. Thank you so much for your comments. I loved all of them. I might name it. I can't get attached to it though, because the next person that orders anything from my shop will have the opportunity to request this sheet to go along with their order. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Now to edit 5 hours worth of video. That's gonna be fun. Lots of work. It's good for you. Enjoy your day.